Death. If it was level 3 temper chain, then sure, but it's level 2. So.
Yeah, I think he's a little bit hesitant.
I don't know if he can get this low with the fact that he comes back. He'll find it. Firefly, stick charges are there, and so one more right click should do the job. Good fairy fires coming out from both of them, and SSA Spartan keeps his life alive. It's actually first blood going the way of AD FINEM. Did they lose Bamboo to a neutral? They did, so that's why it was only first blood going the way of AD FINEM there, as they got the kill. Only finally at 5 minutes in on that top lane Batrider. Meanwhile, mid Earthspike, they rotated KP.TheCoon in. A single walk-in with the Whirling Death looking for the Timber Chain. They'll find it. They needed the Arctic Burn. It's down for 3 seconds, but they actually get the kills regardless with just right clicks coming from the support duo. And so, that's a pretty big gank. They kill Thug, one of the top in net worth of this game.
Well, you don't want to get into any sort of items that can help propel her into the tankier bits. And maybe get him to a Yule Scepter or something, that Veil. And all of a sudden, she can become very difficult to actually deal with. And, well, Skylark's going to try and help out here. Coming in his rune. He's got the crush on the KP.TheCoon.
Quick Swarm. They don't even need a silence. Thug didn't have his skill up anyways, which you usually won't see early on into the game as a death prophet. Now top lane, big fight breaking out. You can see there's the Essence Shift. The Dark Pack will go. Pounce is already used for Madara, and just not enough damage between him and Bamboo as 3-3 will get brought down. Bamboo will have to back away with nothing in his hands. Bone 7 continues to just free farm down bottom. Tower not put in deny range. It's getting the vision.
Yeah, and Skylark's actually done a really good job just keeping his levels up with that Lycan, who's in the mid. Looks like they're going to go for an ulti play here, but SingSing has no mana.
Shapeshift coming out. Thug, he's still... This is going to be tough. They have Whirling Death. That's just about all they have. And they even use the Spirit Siphon. Thug actually turns around and gets a solo kill onto the Timber Saw. And Bone 7 really wants Thug, but he's actually going to stay alive. Icarus Dive will go through. Shapeshift is done here within the next 5 seconds or so.
Madara's farming, they're going to be synced up at a very nice timing. Like, he can have some sort of an item. Yeah, he's going straight for the Shadow Blade just to how farmed he is. But by the time they have the Blink, like, he could probably join for a fight and get a kill and have a Shadow Blade. As they glimpse back Sexy Bam, but with the Static Storm, just guaranteeing this kill.
That's going to give him 300 gold, or almost 300 gold for Skylark, which puts him even further on his way to that Blink Dagger, as we were talking about. I think you're absolutely right. The timings are going to sync up perfectly for them, and AD FINEM are going to be able to fight here in the next, call it 3 to 4 minutes. I don't think it's going to be any longer than that. Come with me, we'll find maybe next time, and fingers him down with the Earth Spike. It's an easy kill. Unfortunately, Phoenix does not have a lot of HP, and well, because of that, Come with me, we'll find an easy pickup there, which gets him 600 gold on top of his Trinkles that he just... Without the
looking for some assistance, and Disruptor also very handy. If you can just go for the Blink Crush and then Static Storm if you need it, but then you can just glimpse back any support that comes in.
Here we go, Skin's gonna go. They're gonna find the Blink Crush as we were talking about. There's the anti-damage with Static Storm on top. They will find this kill. He does stick up at the end, but it's not gonna save his life. Dead for 32.
Sexy I'm surprised they're not just diving that Wyvern. Honestly,
I think they thought there was gonna be more TPs coming in, but now they see that SingSing's still mid. And they'll probably see Bone 7 top.
They're just gonna still have glimpse.
And they just kill him. I actually took my camera off there for half a second. He's dead as soon as I bring it back. And AD FINEM will find 2 supports for pretty much nothing. They didn't have to expend Exorcism. It's just the Blink reveal.
This game. You have a Timber Saw that needs all the farm he can get on these lanes, and then that's where the Lycan's supposed to go get his own farm. It's gonna be this jungle the whole time. So losing this tower can be very detrimental to them.
TPing in, Exorcism still going. This is going to be tough to fight into, but they find SSA Spartan who's looking to get his own ward down, and he's going to go down to the Chakram. There's the haste rune for Thug, though, the Spirit Siphon. Blink, they find the lasso, and now Thug in trouble against SingSing. They bring him down. He's got that haste rune still. One more right click. Earth Spike misses, but it's the last right click from the Batrider. Counter to shape. Sing is about to get blown up. Great 2-man stun. Madara gets himself on double kill with a Dark Pact. Sing as well as Come With Me will fall. And Skylark with a double crush, and they might find a third initiation on the Bamboo. He doesn't have Blink. Dark Pack's gonna go. Blink stun is ready, but he doesn't have enough mana. He's down in mana for 5 seconds, and Bamboo still being chased around. Madara's gonna come in with Shadow Blade, but he actually gets off the Cold Embrace perfectly timed, and now with no stun, Bamboo might be able to get out. Maybe not. The Pounce comes through, the Dark Pact, and the curse is wasted, and he just gets healed up by the Sunray, and back to work he goes. Madara gets himself 3 kills, a dominating spree. What a reinitiation from AD FINEM.
Yeah, I think their whole idea taking that fight from AD FINEM was very reliant on that glimpse. Like, they wanted one hero to take out of the fight so they were going to have good numbers, and they thought they would be the ones outnumbered, but with that ward being down, they immediately blow up the Disruptor. Life is harder.
They're going to find Bone 7, a juicy target, Shapeshift not available. Supernova's gonna get off, and Come With Me is actually not gonna get that finger kill as the double kill comes in. And maybe next time is full HP. That is...
Oh, that's so boss.
We'll call
Come
that
with me.
we'll call that frame perfect for maybe probably
Is it?
Madara. Yeah, I would say so.
I'd say so.
I think that they're in. He's played well enough this series to earn the name.
I'll give it to him.
Bed completed for the Death Prophet now, so her first big item is done. She's about to get lassoed, however. Comes back, actually pretty good, but Thug is still going to fall. Good static storm onto Bone 7. Great Winter's Curse counter initiation, but not enough damage being done at all to Skylark. As this say, Spart was the only one caught there on the receiving end of the curse. But he will still get chased down. Bone 7 looking to slap Madara down, and he'll fall. As soon as I call them Greek gods, they get turned on and lose 4 heroes in the process. SingSing gets himself a double kill. Great initiation from KP in general as a whole. They find themselves some huge, not looking particularly strong after that last engagement.
No, that's the kind of stuff that you really need from a Timbersaw at this point in the game, right? Like, if you can get any sort of good engagement for your Bloodstone, it's just huge. Like, you have to be so patient a lot of the time.
Supernova dropped down nicely, but they're about to lose this egg, and they will. Exorcism will come. He didn't have the last engagement, but he's still going to work on Come With Me.
Nice
Bone 7 will turn. Good Yule Step to the Spirit Siphon, healing him back up to full. They can't really fight this, and they get a great double stun on it too. They don't have the damage to take anybody down just yet, but here comes Thug. The figure comes out, Come With Me, but it's just not enough. And Skylark will get chased, or give chase, and get 4. And they only lose 2 in the process. Surely lost the Phoenix early on in that engagement, but what a turnaround from AD FINEM. Again, the Exorcism chews through everyone from KP with the exception of SingSing, who is
this game's an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah,
man.
it really is. It's all over the damn place, honestly.
And the worst part is, like, that fight was so important for KP. This was their one way to control back.
The Roche has been taken down, but Sing looks like he's already backing away. You can see the Yules is now up into Wyvern. The sound should come through, and they'll find it. The Spirit Siphon is next. He's about to use that Splinter Blast, or he's going to use the Winter's Curse to avoid getting caught himself. Madara has the Aegis, but that Winter's Curse doesn't last long enough. And they will jump in with the stun and bring him down. And now SingSing's the next target. Madara has to pop the Shadow Dance. Good Earthspike coming through. He's going to Dark Pact it off and pounce away. On the other side, Bone 7 chasing after Skylark. He's got the stun. Flips back into Bone 7. The Necroin is still chasing Skylark down, but it's not enough damage at this point. As Thug's being the one chasing. Maybe next time we'll fall to Bone 7. You can see that Madara's coming in the backside looking for Bone 7. Great Silver Edge. Last is going to come out as Say Spartan in trouble, and Thug's getting chased down. No more Exorcism. Madara does bring down Bone 7 in the end. Thug has to use himself. The Spirit Siphon keep him helping the enough, and he's just trying to just stay alive. More stick charges, but the Necroinas will do the job. 3 dead for AD FINEM. Yes, they do lose Bone 7, but that's a pretty good fight. And back and forth, like I said, we go, my friend. We're not done yet. Madara's getting shot. They have Flame Break to push it back. There's the Sentry being placed down. Dark Pact to come through. No more Silver Edge. Courier, he's not going to find it. The Firefly is there. Can he get the sticky napalm off Madara still? They have Vision Timber Chain. They have to chase him so far just for this kill, but they will inevitably find it. He's dead for 56 seconds. That was one of the longest chases I've ever seen. And yet it still ends up in favor of KP.
God. So in the end, overall, we'll just give it to Sing because he's now up to 17 charges on his Bloodstone. He's a Timbersaw. Those last couple fights going well. Top lane, they do find Bone 7 with the Slithering Crush. Silence on top. They're trying.
He's got Shapeshift, and he's very, very tanky. They won't even want to turn this
Scaring
quick
him back.
blast. So Skylark in trouble. They have the Necro 2 up ready to go, and Skylark dies to the Splinter Blast. What a snipe from Bambo. They probably would have secured it regardless. Here comes Madara. Exorcism's going to turn this with Spirit Siphon. They brought down Bone 7, but a good Winter's Curse. And Madara will be locked into place. Good Static Storm on top, but it's not enough. The figure will blow up Thug finally. But look at the damage from the Dark Pact to Madara. They're going to glimpse back SingSing. They use the Silver Edge onto him. He'll have to deny himself. It's 2-for-2 exchange. And Madara keeps his game still even. I was wondering, it felt like more damage every time he was attacking with that Silver Edge. That also is...
I don't think that damage reductions... I guess for the Timber, it's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. Glimpse back, he did cold embrace himself, maybe needed to wait on that, but here comes Sing. They're going to get the lasso to Skylark. They're looking to counter engage right now. Madara still does blow up one. That's going to be Bambo dying. They will lose Skylark on the other side. It's a 1-for-1 exchange. SingSing looking at it. Thug's like, for the love of God, can you please stop focusing me down? I don't want to use my Exorcism again. Luckily for KP, it's on cooldown for another 40 seconds, but they do not want to dive past not only the tier 2 tower, but the tier 1 tower is still there, by the way. They have Glyph ready to go. Icarus dives, Supernova right on top. There's the Static Storm, and SingSing still in trouble, taking a lot of that damage. Here comes Madara, pops up the Silver Edge, and Sing will fall, dead for 15. Losing all of his Bloodstone charges, not only one engagement, but twice in a row. Now Come With Me having to TP out of the engagement, and it looks like he will make it away. Same could be said for the Batrider as well for his customization. Madara did end up purchasing Lincoln Sphere, or just thereabouts the Lincoln Sphere. He's very close to it. He only needs the Void Stone. Sentry, they're going to have Vision. Madara's going to get caught with the last of the clips back though immediately to cancel it off. Winner's Curse is in there in time. Madara, he pops the Shadow Dance. Static Storm actually pushes them all back, but they get the Sunray doing all that damage, and College pops his Exorcism. SingSing and crew are so low, they've already lost the Batrider. Sing will stay alive for the time being. Instead, they'll turn their attention to the Phoenix. He'll fall, but ThuG's still going to work. Madara does pick up SingSing in the backside of the engagement, and now looking to counter-engage, and Bone 7's going to be caught with the Shapeshift, or rather the Amplify damage. There's these to the Slithering Crust. They'll kitch him out, but the Cold Embrace will keep him alive for the time being. But here comes Madara. 3 dead already for KP. About to lose a 4th, and it is going to be 5 going down as Sexy Bambo has found himself at the receiving end of the Slithering Crush. Madara picks himself up another double kill. Unstoppable, 15, 3, and 5. This Slark continues to do some serious damage to these teams.
Insanely tanky too, so in a lot of ways it can kind of outdo some of the reasons to go for a Scotty, and just being able to lock down Bone 7 can be a big help for them. Easy to slip around these fights. Same thing with SingSing.
Yeah, the Vanguard would be nice to have. Finger blows up as Safe Sport, not dead yet. Can he get the Static Storm off in time? He cannot. He'll fall first, but they do get the line on the other side. Supernova being focused down. They'll lose the Phoenix, but Madara, again, not being focused at all during these fights, and they've lost 2 on the side of Kaipi. They're going to try to head out of here. Blaster goes to the Skylark. SingSing will blow him up with the Rolling Death. Bone 7 now turning his attention to Madara, but, well, he's the one that gets turned on as Madara and ThuG go into work. Triple kill for him. Can he get the ultra kill? Still silenced up. The pounce, the bash, the ultra kill for Madara. They will not be able to find the Rampage. He's already TPing back home. Is going to be that Batrider. But still another amazing fight for AD FINEM. One after another. They did focus the buyback up onto Skylark. And actually, in terms of gold exchange, AD FINEM don't get much out of that, surprisingly enough. But they will take the Roche at the very least. Now Bambo is like, oh, we need to leave, team. Need to leave together, and Bambo will probably get caught. Oh, the pounce! It misses! They can't find it. He's gonna be able to high fly over the high ground over there.
They can't focus too much on them, though.
Lasso, Static Storm will come out. Gonna get the plenty of break from Madara looking for Come With Me, but that is the worst time to pause. Maybe a very good time for me. Ugh, God.
Oh, that's awkward. Screen.
Alright, Trent, take over.
Wait, who even has spells anymore? No Static Storm. Well, there's a Winter's Curse coming out because they couldn't quite lock down a Winter Wyvern here. ThuG, bashed up. And looks like she will dissipate into a cloud of ghosts in just a moment. Dash goes from SingSing. So at the same time, Madara's still running wild, rampant in these fights. Can they finally bring the man down? Only 2 heroes left. Bashing once onto SingSing. Maybe. Leaping away. Up over the Skylark. Looks like they're going to shift their attention to him.
Yeah, he's probably the killable target. They're gonna
I think he might be dead.
Yeah, I think so as well. And they're going to chase him down. He's actually going to get to the high ground. Flame Break will push him on the low ground. Oh,
no.
3-3. That's not the Flame Break that you were looking for. I think he still gets
the redemption.
Kill. He got the kill. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And KP take a very favorable fight again. All they had to do this time was not focus Madara down. Instead, he's going to go for the Abyssal and Come With Me. He'll probably find that kill. And now they're going to have to go toe-to-toe with Bone 7 and SingSing. There's no way they can find this kill. Madara actually has the pounce. He's got the leash on Bone 7. And Bone 7 has to just run out.
Time left on this thing. Still got a minute and a half to go. So no reason for AD FINEM to go anywhere. Nice 2-man Earth Spike. Breaking them apart with Flame Break as well. But they're just onto the Coon. Just immediately on top of him with that egg as well. Bone 7 in the back line. So
they finally got the
They finally lose it.
7. That's not the hero. Meanwhile, Madara is just going into the base all on his lonesome right now. Oh, this lasso, he dark pecks it off. Are you kidding me?
That's it. I guess that's the end of their aggression. Oh, they're coming back in with the crush as well on SingSing as well as the Coon. Sing trying to get away, but he gets bashed mid-chain. Of course he does. Madara's kind of on fire here, guys. I don't know if you noticed. It's also SingSing on fire through that Sun Ray. Triple kill now from Madara. Coming into the base with the Shadow Dance, coming in closer and further. Got that amplified damage is tracking Bone 7 right back to the fountain. Using that Abyssal Laser. Not quite enough seconds left.
Pressure top lane. Madara. Like he jumped on here.
It's a very hard initiation for KP. Stun just totally whips. Now the lasso going up onto Skylark. Getting that finger death on him as well. But SingSing's the first one on the Radiant side. They've lost 2 though. But AF.Madara, who's just going to town on top of Bone 7, sucks out that Golden Burst, trying to keep him alive for as long as possible, but it doesn't even matter. Dark Pack's there to clean him off. ThuG chasing down TheCoon on the Bat Rider. He's dropping low from the Spirits. Last right click. Oh, he lives with 40 HP. Back on the other side, though. AF.Madara's kind of getting kited around a little bit here. Chops down. Come with me in 3 hits. Bamboo, oh, you take 4.5, and now I'm hopping on to KP.SingSing as well. The Spirit Siphon ripping through him, too. % base damage, ladies and gentlemen. And that is another Ultra Kill. I don't know how many this guy has this game.
Well, that'll
but
do
it's
it,
enough
though.
to call GG.
Yeah, I mean, you can only deal with a Slark that's that big for so long. And Madara just was too big this entire game. He just put on a clinic, like I talked about earlier. Just too much to deal with, honestly, for KP. Great game, though.
I mean, like, both games...